Today we got top 20 showcases of Powered by Straw Hats in One Piece. I'm ready to jump into this whole, I ain't gonna lie, cause like I said, it's my favorite anime. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the bell. And with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and jump straight into it. Let me full screen y'all boys real quick. I think that looked pretty good. Top 20 showcases.
In the vast and colourful world of One Piece, the Straw Hat Pirates have created a legendary reputation not only for their daring adventures, but for their moments of pure badassery. But what are the ultimate moments where the Straw Hat Pirates have flexed their powers to the fullest? From Zoro's jaw-dropping swordsmanship to Luffy's glorious display of his gears, we'll be enumerating the top 20 Straw Hat flexes.
Okay. Top 20 showcase, here you go.
Starting off with the Straw Hats' epic display of power when they destroyed the Torii Gate, their first obstacle when they were going to face Kaido.
Bro, this scene. This right here, bro. That's fire, bro. That is fire.
Guys, if you're looking for a school that is 100% online, offers low-cost tuition, and has over 100...
Now, this isn't just any gate. It's a small fortress with a massive Torii Gate looming over it, heavily guarded by Kaido's men. But there's nothing impossible for our Straw Hat Pirates who follow the mess around and find out strategy. And let me tell you, it works every single time. Our boy Luffy literally dropped the sun on the guard.
They ain't got no plan, just hands.
Guarding the Torii Gate, completely destroying it. While the other Straw Hats helped take down the gate, Luffy was the real star of the show, and the pun is intended. Even though they're always bickering, absolutely epic. You can use it for wallpaper.
I just want to see the clips. No disrespect to my boy, but I just want to see the clips, man.
Next up, we have our beloved navigator flexed hard on Khalifa, an agent of CP9.
This is about like the first time, not the first time, but one time. It's probably one of the times where I was like, okay, alright, I see you, Nami, I see you. You know what I'm saying? You trying to keep up with the rest of the crew. I mess with it. Keeping up with it, but...
Even though we don't have a lot of badass moments for Nami in the anime, this one always hits hard. Now, it's a proven fact that Khalifa is much more stronger than Nami, but Nami is smart, and that's what gives her an edge over Khalifa, and she's able to finish her off. Who needs brute strength when you have brains, right? Thanks to Nami's weather controlling abilities, she fries Khalifa with her Thunderbolt. Khalifa tasted defeat because of her overconfidence. Remember, kids, never underestimate your opponent, even if it's someone like Nami. Khalifa shouldn't have stood there like a dummy, staring right into Nami's brewing Thunderbolt. She might. You see, when Nami...
Oh. This scene, it looked like he got jumped, bro. It looked like they just put the paws on my boy. It looked like they jumped him, bro. Like, look how they walking off, bro. Fist balled up. My boy, bro, they walking off as if they look. This is crazy. Walking off like they jumped him. It's insane. They came and got that get bag, boy. I told you what I said before. No plan, just hands. No talking, straight to it.
When it comes to defending their friends, Straw Hats take it to the next level. They can let anything pass but not have one of their friends in danger. Their rage becomes a force of nature, and no opponent can overpower them. After seeing Usopp in a really bad state after his confrontation with the members of the Frankie House, the rest of the Straw Hats went out to avenge their friend and destroyed their enemies along with their entire house. Now, the beauty of this scene is that none of the Straw Hats acted like a leader here. They were each so legitimately pissed that they walked together as equals, a united front of pure, righteous fury. Always remember, kids, you mess with one Straw Hat, you mess with them all. And they don't just get even, they go above and beyond. Also, we know stuff is about to go down when we see Chopper angry. This scene is a prime example of how epically badass the Straw Hats become when you mess with their nakama. Talking about badass, we have one hell of a badass member of the Straw Hats, Jinbei. He joined the Straw Hats during the Wano Country arc after severing ties with Jinbei. Lost it after Who's Who mobbed Jinbei with his finger pistols, and he only activated his haki at that point. On top of that, he blew the little kitty away without even touching him. That's one hard flex, to be honest. Jinbei really made Who's Who look like fodder. Seriously, the sheer power and confidence he exuded were off the charts. I love
that animation clean. I'm not gonna lie, that's a flex, my boy.
The fact that Jinbei is a whale shark fishman, one of the most gentle giants of the sea, yet he's so strong and demonic when he needs to be. Let's all have a moment of silence for Who's Who's tail, which Jinbei turned into a temporary doormat. Ouch. That had to sting.
Sugar. Oh. Bro, they faces kill me, bro, in One Piece.
Usopp, along with Nami, is one of the weakest members of the Straw Hat Pirates. However, when push comes to shove and his friends are in danger, Usopp proves he's worth his weight in gold. When he saw Luffy and Law almost getting turned into toys at the hands of Sugar, he took matters into his own hands and attempted to take an impossible shot at Sugar. Luckily, he activated his haki and shot at Sugar with precision. The dude scared and traumatized Sugar with his shot that took the shape of Usopp's ridiculous face. Talk about turning the tables with style. It's impressive how he, of all other Straw Hats, awakened his haki before Robin. He sees the whole chessboard instead of focusing on the piece he's faced with. Usopp really is a brilliantly created character.
That's
and
our
also
god
very
Usopp
underrated.
right there.
Moving on, we have Luffy, who took Doflamingo on a tour in his own country.
He beat the brakes off Doflamingo.
Yes, you're allowed to laugh at this one.
He beat Dofi to a pulp, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He went Gear 4. Gear 4? Yeah, he beat that man to a
So
pulp.
apparently Luffy feels the need to activate his fourth gear in order to defeat Doflamingo. Doflamingo, on the other hand, laughed at Luffy for looking like a balloon. Poor guy judged a book by its cover and paid the price for it. To be honest, all of us had to accept this form without question. But hey, it's pretty strong as it absolutely destroyed someone as strong as Doflamingo. And those glasses of Doflamingos, they deserve their own spin-off series because they survived everything. You agree with me, right? Doflamingo's first mistake was messing with Luffy's crew. His second mistake, underestimating Luffy's Gear 4. And his final mistake, disrespecting the future Pirate King. You don't mess with the captain of the Straw Hats and expect to walk away unscathed, you know? This moment is undeniably one of Luffy's most epic flexes that simply had to be on our list.
He hit that boy with a hard...
Talking about epic flexes, Sanji has his fair share of some of the most badass flexes in the One Piece universe, and his confrontation with Queen...
He got the cleanest style of fighting, bro. The cleanest style of fighting in the show.
Queen is one of them.
They about to get me hype again. I already seen it. Just rewatching it, bro. It's crazy.
What if you could get paid?
Bro, just seeing that again is, bro. That animation is.
Caleb was once a burnt out
fire, bro.
This was one of the most anticipated fights that made us fall in love with Sanji even more. Bro ditched his raid suit and still handed Queen a beating. He absolutely crushed Queen using his infamous both burst move, sending him flying backwards and out of his way. Sanji's swagger in this scene was off the charts. Dude didn't need any flashy gears or gimmicks, just pure leg-powered fury. Imagine how painful it is to be hit by blue flames that are a dozen times hotter than normal flames. Anyway, let's keep our spotlight on praising Sanji, who was an absolute beast during this fight. Some fans have even suggested that this Sanji is hotter than Gear 5 Luffy. Drop a comment and tell me what you think about that spicy take then.
What y'all think about that? That Sanji is hotter than Gear 5 Luffy. I don't agree. I mess with Gear 5 Luffy. He just too nice with it, bro. Oh, him versus Big Mom, bro. He made her look.
Despite
bruh.
being overlooked by many fans, Brook proves
I
to
miss
be the
him, bruh.
hidden heartbeat of the Straw Hat Pirates as he takes the risk of challenging someone as powerful as Big
I
Mom.
fuck
The
with Soul
skeleton
King.
sure has guts, which says a lot since he doesn't have any. Now, many of you may know that Brook has no fear, but I'd say that dude just knows how to overcome his fear. I mean, who else could look death in the eye and still manage to stand upright in front of it? Brook knew he had zero chance of winning against Big Mom, but he still challenged her, and that actually earned him a bit of respect from Big Mom herself. She didn't say anything offensive to Brook, knowing fully well that she could turn his bones to ashes in a heartbeat. But imagine killing someone who's already dead. Doesn't make sense,
Can't
does
do
it?
it.
Still, this was one
can't
epic
do it.
flex from Brooks' side that's going to be remembered by every One Piece fan.
死ぬことを計画に入れるバカがどこにいますかお嬢さん
I love that. I love that music. Oh, boy, this attack right here, bruh. This parry right here, bro. Bruh. This scene was epic.
Let's talk about one of the strongest members of the Straw Hat Pirates. This guy is the true definition of badass. He not only remains cool under pressure, but also faces his enemies head on with a look that says, bring it on. One of the most noticeable abilities of Zoro is his observation haki, which lets him detect any danger directed towards him or his crew. Seriously though, bro
Zoro
can see
fire,
threats
bro.
even in his sleep. Take that time when Gaku tried to destroy the Thousand Sunny with one powerful strike. Zoro was like, not on my watch. In a legendary flex, Zoro parried Gaku's attack effortlessly. I'm still laughing at Gaku's overconfidence. Dude didn't know what he was getting himself into. This scene is the
Zoro
pure
fire,
definition
bro.
of waking up and choosing violence. Gaku did the breakdance moves mid-air
He
for
always
nothing,
choosing
and let's not forget the
violence.
look on Gaku's face. He went from, I'm about to wreck this ship to, oh no, not again, in record time. Seriously, bro should have remembered his Asurai experience with Zoro.
That boy traumatized from Zoro, bro. He got PTSD.
Talk about PTSD. Gaku should really learn from his mistakes. Next up, we have Luffy's unaware Conqueror's Haki moment that exuded pure badass vibes.
Wait, which one was this one? Yeah, man. I think I remember. Yeah, bro. That right there, is straight ore. That's ore, bro. That's all that is. Sheesh. I love the concept of hockey, bro.
Now, Conqueror's Haki is something you can't attain through rain. It's something that comes to you naturally, and it's said that it comes to only those who have the qualities of a king. Luffy, our lovable captain, busts out this Haki during his desperate attempt to save Ace from execution. Sengoku, the big shot fleet admiral, immediately
He was
recognizes
even
what's
shook.
happening and
To have Sengoku shook is insane, bro. I didn't even catch that he even had Sengoku shook like that.
stands there in utter shock because, let's be real, he might have Ace, but now there's an even bigger threat
Jetty
on the
King, I
battlefield,
appreciate the
running
follow.
around unnoticed and unintentionally flexing his kingly might. Luffy is so focused on his mission to save his brother that he doesn't even realize he's using
I
one
don't
of the
know
most
if I said it.
powerful abilities in the world. Luffy pulled off
Bro.
something truly
Luffy,
epic,
bro.
knocking out enemies left and right.
Yo,
but he
what's
doesn't
good? How
really
you
care
doing?
about the fact that he has awoken something truly amazing within himself. What else could be a bigger flex?
Bro, him doing that Conqueror's Haki right there had all them shook, bro. That's definitely a showcase of power. Even Whitebeard.
Enjoying the flexes by the Straw Hat crew? If yes, you can flex your power by smashing that like button and subscribing to our Who
That
Becomes
was
King of
nice.
the Pirates.
That was nice
like
right there. Oh, Chopper when he went beast form. Oh my god. We need to see we need to see this again, bro. We haven't seen this since the beginning of One Piece, bro. Like I want to see him go in this again, bro. At least one more time, bro. Just one more time. That's all I want. That beast form, bro. That was a different Chopper right there, boy.
What pushes me to create?
That was a different Chopper.
Even though Chopper is considered a relatively weaker, rather tiniest member of the Straw Hat Pirates, there were infinite times when this little reindeer proved to be extremely helpful to his crewmates. For instance, when Nami was going to die at the hands of Kumadori, Chopper saved her, and after that pushed himself so much that he attained his now iconic form known as Monster Point. Now this form is extremely intimidating, and it made Kumadori literally shake. His Gamishibai.exe has stopped working. The dude couldn't attack Chopper and was almost about to piss himself. And my friends, Chopper gave us all a great tutorial on how to swat a fly. After all, Kumadori looked like a fly in comparison to Chopper's glorious monster form. I hope everyone who thinks Chopper is a useless guy had a serious reality check after seeing this scene. Next time someone calls Chopper lame, just remind them of the time he went full Monster Point and turned Kumadori into a
I just want to see how
mess.
strong
now,
it is. Like,
flex.
I want to see the cap out of that form. Like, how, bro?
Look alive, because we have one of the most epic fights in the history of One Piece.
Oh, we versus Nil. We versus Nil, bro.
Luffy is up against Enel, the self-proclaimed god of Skypiea, who's practically invincible thanks to his lightning powers. But guess what? Our boy Luffy's body is made of rubber, making him the perfect counter for Enel. Watching Enel's face when his lightning attacks have zero effect on Luffy is pure gold.
I know
Seriously,
he was hot
it's
when
the ultimate
he
WTF
rolled
moment.
up on
Enel's
him.
god complex takes a
When
massive
Luffy
hit
rolled
as he
up on
goes
him, I
from
know
I'm
he was
invincible
hot.
to why isn't this working? It was in this moment he knew he effed up. Luffy finished him off with his Gomu Gomu no golden rifle using that absurdly large golden ball stuck to his arm. Not only does he absolutely destroy Enel, but he also obliterates his ego.
Yeah.
Also, let's not forget the cherry on top. Luffy ringing the ancient bell of Shandora. This not only marks Enel's defeat, but also serves as a giant resonant middle finger to Enel's godly delusions. Remember that iconic shocked Enel meme? Yeah, it was this exact scene.
Like I say, once again, no plan, just hands. That's what I like about Luffy, bro. He ain't never got a plan, bro.
Moving on, we have another epic
just
battle
do
between
it.
Sanji and Page One, an ancient Zoan Devil Fruit user. Now, Page One is one
I
tough
actually
cookie
like
who
seeing
can transform
Sanji in his
himself into a
Germa
full or
suit,
hybrid Spinosaurus at will.
what
Yeah,
was
a
it, Germa
freaking
66
dinosaur.
uniform,
Meanwhile, our boy
Germa?
Sanji has just got his
I
raid
actually like
suit, and it was the
seeing him in that
perfect opportunity for him to take it for a test drive. He initially took a hit from Page One, and after taking that hit, he kicked Page One so hard that the guy didn't know what hit him. Sanji didn't even let him think for a moment. Sanji's kick was so badass, and it leads us to the conclusion that Sanji never
Animation,
skipped a
man.
leg day. I mean, those legs are the stuff of legends. Let's also take a moment to appreciate the
cap.
animation of this scene. It's
I'm saying that's what I was
absolutely
finna say, bro.
gorgeous.
That animation is fire, bro. Like they came a long way, boy.
Sanji's
the
movements
beginning
never
of the
look so
show.
good, and that's what makes his attack look even more badass. And let's be real here, seeing a giant dinosaur get its ass handed to it by a guy in a slick suit is just plain satisfying.
I think that was that dinosaur I seen in my other reaction video previously about the size comparisons. I didn't know where he came from. Oh. Sorry for pausing again, but bro, this scene was one of the best animated scenes in One Piece, bro. King versus Zoro fight scene, oh my. Jeez, bruh.
Talking about satisfying, nothing's more satisfying than seeing the Moss Head, who's terribly bad at directions, in full
look like
action
me
and
right
making
there.
use of his full powers. Zoro had to face King after being in a real life or death battle against two Emperors of the Sea. Did he back down? Heck no. He pushed himself beyond his limits.
Bro.
That's Zoro for you. Remember when Zoro used his Conqueror's Haki in a refined manner, imbuing it into his swords? Now that was a massive flex. The scene where he coats his sword with his Conqueror's Haki is nothing short of epic. He combined all his power, Haki, and skill into one devastating blow, slicing through King's defenses and ending the
Oh
fight
my
with
God,
style.
the
You can almost hear the
animation, man.
collective gasp of One Piece fans around the world with this fight scene.
Yes.
てやろうじゃねえか地獄の
The animation was so fire, bro. I want to see this form again too, One Piece. I want to see Devil, again. I want to see our Devil Robin again.
Subway is
That's
making
power
snacking
right there,
history
boy.
with tons of
Devil
foot-long
Robin.
options for $5 or less.
It's muted for now, bro. These ads over there. All these ads in the way, bro. But bro, I ain't gonna lie, her the Devil
Things you
form
need
is
or want to
crazy.
do, or-
We're finally going to talk about Robin, the brains of the Straw Hats,
love
who's
Robin.
proved time and time again that she's one of the most badass female characters in One Piece. Her
One
fight
of the
against Black
best.
Maria is a
Easily.
reminder of how dangerously and absolutely badass Robin can
Easily
be.
one
It's
of the
like something
best.
out of a nightmare, but in the best way
Look at
possible.
her.
After taking hit after hit from Black Maria and enduring her insulting remarks, Robin
powers is
finally
crazy.
loses it, turns into a demon, and destroys Black Maria. She literally broke her spine. Ouch! Black Maria thought she had the upper hand, laughing and taunting Robin like she was some
Her and
helpless
Zoro-
damsel,
and
but
Zoro
that
are
was a
the
big
kings
mistake.
of,
Robin's Demonio Fleur transformation isn't just a
kings and
flex,
queens
it's a
of,
declaration of war. Black Maria learned the hard
of
way
hell.
that underestimating Robin is a fatal mistake. Robin might be the archaeologist of the crew, but she's also a powerhouse who can turn the tide of any battle. And this fight, it just goes to show why she earned the nickname the Devil Child. I'm really excited for the next one because it's the biggest flex of Luffy in the entire One
this
Piece
is the
series
biggest
so
flex.
far.
He ain't lying. This the biggest one, bro. This the boy. This right here was the biggest flex. Jeez. Tell you, bro, the concept of hockey is amazing.
It's one of the rarest moments when Luffy
at him.
acts like an actual captain. So, what
No
did he do? With
facts.
just a single burst of his Conqueror's Haki, Luffy knocked out 50,000
was the
fishmen
one time
instantly.
he-
No punches, no kicks, just pure overwhelming willpower. I bet Hody Jones had to check his own pulse after that one. The remaining fishmen and the new fishmen pirates were all too stunned to speak. After knocking out 50,000 fishmen, he stood there as if it was no big deal. That's classic Luffy. But seriously, it's not every day you see a captain flex so hard without even throwing a punch. Remember when Luffy's crew had to use all they had to take out one fishman in Arlong Park? Yeah, we've come a long way since then, haven't we? All of the Straw Hat Pirates are now in a whole new league, especially Luffy.
Facts.
お前がどんなとこでどういう王になろうと勝手だけどな
I love One Piece music.
海賊の王者は一人で十分だ
Next up, we have one of the most
That should be
ballsy
the end
moves
of
on
the video.
Jinbei's part.
これにてビッグマム海賊団を辞めさせ
I
ても
remember
らう
this scene.
どうもお世話になりやした
From joining the Straw Hats cause, Jinbei has come a long way. Jinbei didn't just make some quiet exit. Oh no, he stood tall, looked Big Mom square in the eye, and dropped the bombshell. He wasn't afraid to give up a few years of his life, and guess what? Big Mom's powers didn't work
boy
on
did
him
not
because he
care.
wasn't even a bit afraid of her. Seriously, Jinbei is the only character in One Piece who could disrespect someone respectfully. He's setting a new standard for sass in the pirate world. He's the absolute Giga Chad in One Piece because he knew very well that Big Mom would roll him in a fight, but still had zero fear in his heart. So yeah, Jinbei's switch from Big Mom's loyal right-hand fishman to the Straw Hat's resident badass wasn't just a power move, it was a legendary flex in the world of One Piece. Respect, Jinbei. Respect.
He definitely gained it. He definitely gained it. He gained that respect that day, bro. He gained that respect.
When it comes to one of the most legendary flexes in One Piece, Luffy's fight with Lucci is the one you should look for.
Ooh, oh my god. Oh my goodness. This man. I'm just watch.
But wait, Rob Lucci also
Speed
awakened his new
Blitz.
powers and decided to settle scores with
Speed
Luffy
Blitz.
once and for all. Except Luffy's on another level of rubbery
Speed
goodness.
Blitz,
Lucci was
bruh.
all about, we're not here to play, but gets toyed with by Luffy and
God,
ultimately
boy.
defeated. Imagine not being able to land a single hit on your opponent and being laughed at constantly.
My boy the best MC in anime, bro. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all comment who has him top, bro, in terms of an MC or in terms of anime, bro. This man is the GOAT, bro. He the GOAT.
Yeah, Lucci had to go through all of that thanks to
bruh,
Luffy.
he got
Must be a
speed
one ego
blitz.
crushing moment, eh? Luffy's Gear 5 Nika moment wasn't just a flex, it was a lesson in not underestimating the power of a determined rubber pirate with a dream. Lucci learned that day that messing with Monkey D. Luffy wasn't a wise idea. It ain't gonna end well for
Okay.
you, matey.
He knocked that boy through about 10 buildings. He knocked that boy through about 10 buildings, bro.
飛びそうだ
Bro. And then he
Check this out.
he
I'm gonna
laughed
show you
at
how I
him.
afforded this car.
Imagine losing
Okay,
to
you ready?
a
Alright,
person like
100 and-
Luffy Gear 5 and then he laughing
Get
at
ready,
you, bro.
because we're going to be talking about the best flex of
ridiculous.
Zoro in the entire One Piece series.
一
Oh,
大
yeah.
三千
Zoro versus
大戦世界
This was Dressrosa.
Zoro showed all of his fans how absolutely badass and ruthless he is in his fight against Pika. Sure, Pika can merge
Wait.
with and control stone, but hey, for Zoro,
No,
cutting and
this wasn't It was Dressrosa.
slicing through stone, that's just another day at the
Right.
office, right? The best part, Zoro's not even breaking a sweat.
Yeah.
He's calmly assessing the situation while Pika's desperately trying to hold himself together. Literally. After Pika reveals his true form, Zoro cuts through him as well, making it very clear to him that he's the real boss. Pika actually acted as a great canvas for Zoro to work on. He deserves a big round of applause, everyone. On an island far, far away, Dracule Mihawk felt a slight disturbance in the force as he slipped on some sake. Jokes
how you
aside,
know he
this is the
was-
best flex of Zoro that you should
Yeah.
remember till the end of One Piece comes, if
love
Oda
One
has
Piece.
plans of finishing it, that is.
Yeah, I knew this was gonna be number one. I knew this was gonna be number one. I ain't gonna lie. Lee versus Kaido.
Lastly, the captain of the Straw Hats deserves the top spot when it comes to badass flexes because, let's be real,
He was turning everything to rubber and pulling electricity, lightning, whatever out the sky, bro. Like you going giant form, swinging them, bro. It was bad.
Luffy's badassery is just on another level when it
that
comes to
picture?
badass flexes because, let's be real, Luffy's
Hold on.
badassery
This right here, bro, is one of my favorite. Damn, I forgot I was gonna say. I lost my train of thought. Damn, my fault.
is
Back
just
to the
on
video.
another level. His fight
But
against
nah, he
Kaido
does-
is the
that's my
best one
favorite
out there and
picture.
literally
Yeah, that-
shook the entire world. Kaido was actually happy and excited to face Luffy because he finally got
Kaido,
to fight someone
bruh.
who could defeat him. After awakening the Gear 5 and turning into Joy Boy, Luffy punched Kaido from the sky.
Man, I remember this episode came out, bro. I was hyped, bro, after watching it. I watched it like 2-3 times, bro.
To the
back to
bedrock
back.
of the earth and into the lava. His Bajaran gun has some ridiculous destructive force. Kaido's epic defeat at the hands of Luffy was such a
Oh,
satisfying
them chanclas. Them things that made it through everything, boy. Just like his glasses on
moment for all
Doflamingo.
One Piece fans. The animation
Yeah,
was
them
top notch,
Doflamingo
like they dumped all
glasses,
the
boy.
budget into this epic showdown. You could practically feel the
Like, he
hype
still
from your
got them
screen. This
things.
fight wasn't just about throwing punches,
That
it was a
one right there was
journey through
crazy.
Luffy's growth, showing how he went from an ordinary boy to a force to be reckoned with amongst the emperors, or for that Pirate King crown he's been eyeing since day one.
These were great showcase of power. I'm not gonna lie. This was a great showcase of power up in the show of One Piece. Hopefully y'all boys enjoyed the video as much as I did. That was a great video. A video. Shout out to, what's his name? Vinny too. Yeah. Shout out to you, my guy. But with that being said, bruh, hit the thumbs up, comment, subscribe, bruh. And peace. I'm out of here.